So we run what's called a search fund. That's the technical term for it. I think for this conversation, that's probably less important. I think the right way to think about what we do is we are a succession alternative for business owners that have built up their business, they're still running their business, they care about their business, and there's no clear kind of next generation of ownership for the company. Perhaps kids are not interested, perhaps there are no kids, perhaps management of the company isn't the right next ownership group, or they can't get funding to buy the business. And the business is healthy, it's been running well, it is run well, it's profitable, and it doesn't make sense to shut the business down. I think that's where myself and Jorge and our group at Apex Capital Growth Partners really offer value to those business owners. Is we give them a chance to kind of take some chips off the table, exit their business, majority of their business, if not completely, walk away from the organization. And they can be comfortable that their people will be taken care of, their customers will be taken care of, and their legacy will be taken care of. So we think of ourselves as a succession alternative for these business owners.
Yeah, and to add to what George just said is we'll focus on growing the team, empower them, give them the right tools, the right support to grow alongside in the company, because we know and we envision that the company we acquire is where it is because of the people who work there.
I think as we're entering year 2, this is something that's become more of a focus for me. I think we've talked about this kind of offline around just general demographic of who we think we offer the most value to. Mm-hmm. And I think it really is the founder, owner, operator that's been in the business longer than others, relatively speaking. So not to be ageist here, but people that have built up their business from the ground up 20, 30, 40, even 50 years. Sometimes we've come across those owners which, if we make some assumptions on when they started the business, that means they're getting into their 80s in terms of their age. And they certainly don't want to work forever. Some may still enjoy it. Some may just be doing it because it's been their life for the past 3, 4, 5 decades. So really focusing on taking care of what it is that they've worked so hard to build upon is something that I keep top of mind every time I go into a conversation with a business owner.
Yeah, and I think when we have conversations with business owners, you'll find different type of people, and there are some who want to maximize their exit and when they sell the company, and there are some who really resonate to what we're trying to achieve here, and it's extend the legacy of their business and taking care of their employees. So that's the type of the owner who we really enjoy talking with and having conversations, and probably a partnership down the line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and some ways that kind of happens, like how do we ensure that happens, would be we join the company day to day. Both of us plan to relocate to wherever that business is, and we become a part of that company. We will be there every day that the company is in operations. We'll get to know the team, the staff, the management team. We get to know the customers, and we really want to ensure that it's a successful transition, not only to take care of the legacy and the story and provide a smooth succession and transition plan, but also this becomes our lives for the next decade plus. So we want to make sure that we're also set up for success and make sure that we are learning what we need to learn to be successful.
Yeah, and I also think that we're relocating for the company where the company is. We'll be part of the community, and then part of our thesis and why we think we want to find something that has some predictability is because we envision not making any changes. I know it sounds hard, especially for passionate entrepreneurs who want to do great things, but the first 6 months to a year, we'll just want to observe and try to learn as much as possible on the dynamics, the customers, the motivations of the team, in order for us to give everybody a stability and then start making changes.